of spending it. Back to you, Uday.
Yeah, so, okay, let me also, in fact, quickly, even as we see these visuals coming in, RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat, so RSS Sarsanchalak Mohan Bhagwat there unfurling the national flag, the RSS also celebrating Republic Day there, Mohan Bhagwat taking part in celebrations in Bhiwadi in Thane in Maharashtra on this occasion. Let me quickly also join Major Rajan Kochar, defense expert, into this discussion. Major Kochar, as India marks, of course, its 76th Republic Day, the nation is looking forward to Republic Day celebrations, and this year the parade is special because 10,000 special guests have been invited, all ambassadors of Swarnim Bharat, from sarpanches of model villages to ASHA workers, to farmers, to environmentalists, to climate change activists, to para athletes. Special attendees will be part of this parade. This is an effort, to make it more inclusive, to make it more representative of the nation and not just confine it to a few VIPs.
Thank you, Uday. First of all, a very happy Republic Day to you and to your viewers. Jai Hind to everybody. You are absolutely right. Republic Day is a day where the integration of the entire nation takes place. As a matter of fact, you would be seeing it is not only the military might, it is the cultural diversity of our country. 31 tableaus, military bands, marching contingents, latest state-of-the-art equipment being displayed. A message to the world, a message that India has come of age, and that is why we are the fourth largest military in the world in terms of our military strength. And organizing a Republic Day function is a kind of technical expertise, physical expertise, and the manner in which every small detail is taken care of is worth mentioning here. And especially the security part, the security people have been working round the clocks in the last 1 month, I would say, and flawlessly everything goes along. We have seen from one Republic Day to another Republic Day. Now actually coming on to what we expect from our forces, our force modernization is actually hinging on 5 pillars, if I would like to mention here. The first one is force restructuring and optimization. We have already come up with our theatre commands, 3 of them, Western, Northern, and the Maritime Command. So you can see that the nation is seized of its threat perception and the way the future battles are going to be fought. So a focus is going to be on jointness and integration, I would like to mention here. The second aspect is what General Asthana also alluded to, is the modernization and the technology infusion. I can mention General Dwivedi's press interview in which he mentioned there are 45 niche technologies which the Indian Army is actually adopting today, and 120 indigenous projects have been undertaken by the Indian Army. So this is a direction which your chief is actually giving you to your Indian Army, the way the Indian Army is modernizing, and the figures mentioned of the state-of-art equipment being only 10 to 15%, I am sure we are going to find an increase in our state-of-art equipment in our forces. The third pillar or the important aspect is to improve systems, processes, and functions. So we are already in the transformation of cyber and space into the Indian Armed Forces, because this is the need of the hour. If we have to keep pace with an adversary like China, it is extremely important that we strengthen our cyber warfare techniques and technology as well as space technology, because future wars are going to be fought in these domains. And lastly, emerging technologies I would like to actually mention here is about artificial intelligence, machine learning, hypersonics, and robotics. These are the transformations which the Indian Army is taking. And especially if we have to counter China, we have to develop a very, very potent rocket force. And that is why the Pralay missile system you are going to see being showcased in this Republic Day parade. And let me tell you, it's a tactical ballistic missile, and I would like to actually single it out because it's been totally manufactured by the DRDO here. It is an indigenous system having a range of 500 kilometers and a warhead of almost 1,000 pounds. So you can imagine that on targets on the LAC, because Pralay is already deployed on the LAC to address high value targets. So we heard in your program earlier how the infantry weapon systems were being addressed. Energy, laser guided systems, which I think we only saw the sci-fi movies, it is now a part of the arsenal of the Indian Army. So these are the very important technology advances. And I would also like to mention here about the Nagastra 1 drone. It's a suicide drone, kamikaze drone, which the Indian Army has presently deployed in Ladakh. And the viewers would be happy to learn that an infantry battalion which is deployed on the LAC is using these drones and addressing the Chinese. They can tackle the Chinese deployment up to a range of 15 kilometers, 2.2 kg payload, and these are absolutely silent. They cannot be detected by any radar system in the world. So you can see this kind of impetus which we have been giving in the forces, and I'm sure the nation would be proud of our Indian Armed Forces. Thank you, Uday.
Yes, absolutely. Group Captain Vinod, let me quickly